Hello everybody and welcome to Philbert Flies. This afternoon we are flying from Manchester to Copenhagen. Fantastic sceneries at both ends. We are at Macco Simulations Manchester to start off with, of course, and we've got FlyTampa's Copenhagen to look forward to at the other end. Very warm welcome to those of you who are here early. Kami, hello. Samsonite, hello. Haven't seen you for ages. Laurent, bonjour. Who else? Senent, hello. Ribbon, Kevin, Caffel, and Kyle, Clement, and Surrender, and Loveplane001. A very warm welcome to all of you. So before we start setting up, I'm going to show you some of the work that... Oh, here we are. There was a... There was a British Airways A320 trying to make a plane baby with this Southwest Airlines plane here. He's now moving out the way, I believe. Yes, as I was saying, we're going to have a little look at some of the work that's gone into Manchester since I reviewed it. Yes, new intro, very kindly put together for me by Ribbon, Kaffer. This is the first time you've seen it. Yeah, I think I've used it on the last 3 streams maybe, but it's quite cool. Certainly a lot more interesting than my original one. So the main difference is that Manchester now has custom jetways, and Max has clearly put a lot of love into these. Just looking at the jetway hoods, you can see they're nicely wrinkled and they line up with the aircraft beautifully. And there's only one word to describe the new jetways themselves and the signage on them, and that is crisp. They really do look absolutely fantastic, and all the gates on this development version now have MAG Manchester Airport signage on them, I believe. Just look at the textures here, you can see they are imperfect yet beautifully sharp and very nice indeed. Randolph, hello! Yeah, it's bullying Southwest indeed. Well, one of them was bullying the other one. I don't know which way around it was. So quite a busy Manchester Airport at the moment. A lot of aircraft around. We do have tower on the line, online, and ground now, which is very nice. But anyway, one more thing I want to show you before we start setting up the aircraft. Yeah, crisp. I mean, what else would you call it? The other thing I want to show you before we start setting up the aircraft is the near 90% completed interior modelling over at Terminals 1 and... Yeah, Terminal 1 and 3, I think. I can't remember. We'll have I'll know it when I see it, though. So I think it's just the other side of this pier. I did have a little look around before starting, so I do know where it is. I just can't remember the airport layout. But I've got a map, so let's have a look at the map. Let's not guess. Yeah, so it's Terminal 1 and Terminal 3. Mostly Terminal 3. So as you can see, a lot more of that reflective, flat, opaque glass has been replaced with very nicely tinted windows. And you can see that there's some seating inside, and the texture work in here is pretty good as well. Got a nice reflective floor, a little bit of detail on the ceiling. The windows retain their tint from the inside, which is excellent and quite rare. And all in all, it looks very good. So there you are, that's the latest with Macco Simulations Manchester. Is that the new model matching? Ian, no, it isn't. It isn't. I still haven't had a chance to getting around to doing that. But as William said, my model matching seems to be working okay, whereas other people's aren't. So I don't know what's going on. But because my model matching is has always been all right.
Hi, the security and safety checks are all done.
I've decided to sort of leave
Are you
it
good
alone
to start
for
boarding?
now.
Yes, you can start boarding.
Okay.
Scott, hello, good to see you. Welcome. Hello, Mark, great to see you as well. Andrea, welcome. How am I? I'm very well, thank you. You would like to ask if I'm planning to review EDDH. Yes, I am planning to review EDDH. I've had it in my possession for a little while now, and I have to be honest, I've been busy doing other stuff / feeling slack. But yes, it's next on the list, and I can confirm it is a good scenery. I've had a look at it, but I haven't yet started the review. Hopefully I might get a little bit of time to work on it tomorrow, but I don't like to make false promises. Hello, Surrender. Hi, how are you? Now, the other thing I want to show you is this new SAS livery. Well, I don't know how new it is, but it's new to me. It's absolutely fantastic. 8K livery. And once again, beautifully crisp. Very accurate as far as I can tell. And it looks really nice. But the exciting bit for me is on the inside, they've even done the correct tail number up here. And they've put the call sign there. Now, I would have expected a cell cal code there, but anyway, it's much, much better than looking at the default. So that's nice. And finally, in this livery, we have a Scandinavian Airlines Cup, which is quite cool. Not as cool as the Filbert Flies Cup, which you can download from my Discord server, of course, but still quite nice. No, that's right, Caffel. This version of Manchester is not yet out. This is a preview development build that I'm having a look at. Hello, Max. Oh, Karen, sorry, whatever you go by these days. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Right, let's start setting up the aircraft, I guess. So, as always, I've done a little bit in advance. Connected to power, turn the fuel pumps on, yada, yada, yada. So, we can start the APU now because boarding is underway. Master switch on. Wait 3 seconds. APU starter button. Good afternoon, Nasir. Welcome to the stream. This is experimental. This is the experimental version of the A320NX, and uncharacteristically for me, I actually managed to update it just before starting the flight, so I can confirm that this is the very latest build. I don't know what's changed, but we shall see as we fly. So the APU is starting, and we'll go down to the MCDU. And we're going to go initially, I've already done this to be honest, I've done parts of it, initially to the init A page, appropriately enough, SAS540, and, oh, wrong field, everyone stay calm, it's all fine, SAS540, and as I was about to say, appropriately enough, our alternate today is Hamburg. So we'll stick that in there. And if all goes wrong, you may get a little look at Hamburg, Andrea. In A350, APU just starts in like 5 seconds. Does it? It did seem to be a Southwest Airlines, Jay. Is it a worse crime than your Ryanair? It might be, Scott, but it also might be a computer crime rather than a human crime. Could just be dodgy model matching, I'm not sure. Demetrius, lovely to have you back here. And Issam, hello, welcome to the stream. Cost index, we're going to use 20 today, and we're going to be cruising at flight level 370. Boom. Now we need to go to the flight plan page, and before we fill that out, we need to get our clearance from ATC. So I don't believe there's clearance delivery online, there isn't, so we'll tune ground on 121.85. I'll get the latest ATIS. I did check before starting, but it may have been updated. And indeed it has. I had Bravo, but Charlie is current. Runway 23 right is in use. Surface winds variable at 2 knots. Nice. No cloud detected, allegedly. The MSFS live weather disagrees. But overall, a nice day for flying. Hello Astro Twee, welcome to the stream. How are you? So Manchester ground should now have been tuned in. And it has.
50 with information Bravo QNH 1018 request IVOT clearance to Amsterdam.
Can you hear the ATC okay? Hello Ashley. Ah, good. Yeah, it's a great livery.
KLM 307 clear to Amsterdam on the Sonic 1 Romeo departure squawk 7577 QNH 1018.
I'm going to turn the ATC up a little bit for my benefit, but let me know if it's too loud.
KLM 307 clear to Amsterdam on the Sonic 1 Romeo departure, runway 23 right, squawk 7577.
Clear to Amsterdam via the Sonic 1 Romeo departure, squawk 7577, UNH 1018, and runway 23 right, KLM 307.
KLM 307 correct.
Manchester ground, hello, Austrian 464 stand 49er at the A320 in the open. Information Charlie.
Right, just need to wait for a break in the comms. I was about to jump in there, but I was too slow.
Last station calling, can you repeat?
The old livery is uglier than the new one. Yeah, it was iconic. I agree, Demetrius. I agree. What liveries come with the game when you purchase?
Roger,
for the airliners that are included.
Austrian
Originally, it was just the house
464
colours,
is
so the Airbus
stand
colours and the Boeing colours as appropriate.
49,
But they've since added a
with
few more.
information Charlie. Request
United
IFR clearance to
and
Vienna.
I can't remember. In the latest update, there are a few liveries added, but fundamentally, not many. You have to download them.
Cleared to Indiana on the Samba 1 Romeo departure runway 23 right. Squawk 7273 QNH 13.
Yeah, I know, Careful. It looks awesome. I really want the
Clear to
901,000
Vienna
for
by
the
the Samba 1 Romeo
CRJ.
departure. Runway 23 right, squawk 7273 QNH 1018 Austrian 464.
Austrian 464, correct.
Manchester Ground, Osprey 27 Juliet Mike, stand 5-3, requesting push and start.
Last station column.
Good afternoon, Wyatt. Welcome to the
BCX
stream. Welcome to the stream. How are you?
3.
I'm just waiting
Negative,
for a
Osprey 27
gap in
Juliet
the
Mike.
chatter so we can get our clearance. I like the old and the new Scandinavian liveries, to be honest. GC Bounds, I don't think I saw you there. Welcome to the stream.
That's Bravo Victor X-Ray 27 Juliet Mike.
27 Juliet Mike, please stand by. BVX 27 Juliet Mike, cleared on the Santa 1 Romeo departure, runway 23 right. Squawk is 1464.
Your first flight in CRJ was from Trondheim to Cologne. Oh,
Roger,
nice.
That's,
Yeah,
clear
nice.
to Vienna Samba 1
Spectacular
Romeo
route.
departure, squawking 1464.
Don't
we're
know,
fully ready
Douglas.
for
It
push
is.
and
It's
start.
often busy, isn't it? Often busy. But the controllers here tend to be pretty good, pretty friendly.
Stand by for push and start.
Manchester Ground, good afternoon. Scandinavian 540 at stand 25 with information Charlie. Type A320 Neo, request clearance to Copenhagen. That little clearing of my throat was just to check my microphone was working, and it was.
Sierra Alpha Sierra 540, stand by. Invalid flight plan.
Invalid flight plan? Really? I wonder what's wrong with it.
Good afternoon, Thomas Cook 1080, stand 298
Desig Lima 603 to Lamix. UT29 to
Thomas
Lisbo.
1018,
UL975 to Lesra. L975 to Bavta. T56 to Tesby. It's what SimBrief gave me. I'm going to post it in the chat. You tell me if you can see a problem with it.
Bravo Victor X-ray 27 Juliet Mike. Stand 53, push and start at Proteus East.
Who's Biffa? Is that?
Osprey 27 Juliet Mike, clear push and start, facing east.
No, it's the latest. I think it hasn't been updated today, has it?
Starlight 901, push back.
yeah, that's a proper Aerosoft flight cap, that is. The old one in the MD-80, it's just iconic. Yeah, it is, it's true. It's true.
SAS540, I'll send you a reroute in message.
Roger, we'll await the reroute, Scandinavian 540.
Manchester Ground, Southwest to 491, requesting.
Oh well, he's going to send double EGCC. Oh, I typed that in. I typed it twice. It's not actually in my flight plan twice. It's not in my flight plan at all because that's not how it works. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. We're just waiting for an amended routing from ATC for anyone who's just joined us, because they said our routing was invalid. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Manchester Ground Skyway 764 is ready for taxi.
Hi
Anyway.
guys, here's the load sheet for you. Thanks. No problem. Have a safe flight.
In the meantime, I'm going to have a look at VATSIM and see if there really is a Southwest Airlines departure, or if it's just a livery.
The ground Osprey 27 Juliet Mike is fully ready.
There is. There is. There's actually a Southwest Airlines 490 here. So, yeah, that is a worse crime than a Ryanair. Agreed.
If you are unable to accommodate any
Bravo, uniform X-ray 27 Juliet Mike, are you ready for taxi?
also review the
Affirmative, sir, we're fully ready for taxi.
Yeah, and there's a Thomas Cook hangar, which does still exist.
Runway 23 right, fire Golf and Juliet.
Taxi holding point Mike 1 via holding and
This airport is
via Golf
absolutely
and
heaving,
Juliet.
isn't it?
Osprey 27 Juliet Mike.
Absolutely heaving.
Manchester ground, Skyway 764 is ready for taxi.
A guy there is flying. Yeah, you didn't write this in a previous message. Oh, okay. Didn't I have an invalid flight plan from Munich as well?
UTC 764, taxi to Holden Point.
Something went. No! Oh! No, it wasn't invalid. He decided to reroute me. But I think it was valid. It just didn't feature. It just didn't fit with something or other with other traffic, maybe. But yeah, you're right. He did have to send me a new route.
Skyway 764.
Skyways 901, after the plane passing my rear, can I get pushback, please?
After the passing vehicle, the passenger plane, you can push and start facing south.
Skyways 901, face east would be better, thank you.
Oh, he doesn't like the controller's instruction. Jacob, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? Oh, autocorrect. Right. Anyway, while we await our amended routing,
Manchester ground.
why don't you all tell me how your days are going?
Go ahead, last station.
I've got a message. Is that me?
Manchester ground, good day.
No, it's not for me.
Osprey 5563 there, bus A320 Neo. This information Charlie, QNH 1018 on stand 6. Request clearance to Vienna.
Please stand by.
Yeah, he's got a hell of a workload at the moment. There are 14 departures waiting.
Bravo Victor X-ray 27 Juliet, my contact Manchester Tower on 118.
There's getting the old Kyle, you're too sweet. You broke your arm, Jacob. Bad luck. How did you do that?
Manchester Tower 118625, Osprey.
Hello, Harrison. Hello, Don Corleone. Welcome. Up $500 in Dogecoin. Nice. That is bloody crazy.
X-ray
Just Old Trafford.
63.
Little bit far, Castle. Little bit far.
Lima Oscar Whiskey on the Santa 1 Romeo departure runway 23 right, squawk 6465.
I'm just going to send this controller a little private message.
Cleared to Vienna, Lima Oscar Whiskey, via the Samba 1 Romeo departure, runway 23 right, squawk 6465 for Osprey 5563.
Thomas Cook 1, BVX.
Working at the moment, meeting in half an hour, so I'll have to shoot for a bit after take. Oh, I hope we've taken off in half an hour, Scott.
Thomas Cook 1018 cleared to Lima Delta Uniform on the Sonic 1 Romeo departure runway 23 right, squawk 5661. QNH 1018.
Dogecoin is a cryptocurrency, which I don't have. But I am going to check.
Manchester ground, good morning, Southwest 490, correction 491.
I am going to check how my other cryptos are doing now, because they all tend to be a little bit linked.
Go ahead.
No, nothing exciting's happened there. Back to the flight.
Southwest 491, got information.
Cheeky tiny model of which beauty is that, Demetrius?
QNH 1018.
901.
Yeah, a bit like Bitcoin. I'm from North London, Jake. What about yourself? Where are you from?
Austrian 464, stand 49er, request push and start.
Austrian 64, stand 49, push and start appropriate east.
Stand 49, push and start approved, face east, Austrian 464.
Skyways 901, ready for taxi.
Skyways 901.
Oh, the SAS A320, yes. Oh, you're in Singapore. Nice. Nice.
Taxi to hold
This ATC is not... I don't know.
Golf
I don't know.
4,
Possibly.
Fire Golf.
Oh, you're from Welwyn Garden City. I know it well. I used to live in Hatfield for a while.
Taxi to Golf 4 via Golf, is that correct?
Golf 4, Fire Golf.
Golf 4
So
via Golf.
if you continue straight ahead, then turn right onto Golf 4.
Skyways 901, understood.
Manchester ground, Scandinavian 540. Appreciate you're busy. We're still waiting for our amended routing.
SAS640, did you not receive the message?
That's negative, sir.
Yes, I'll receive. I'll send it through now.
Thank you. Aha. He already sent it, but I didn't get it. Yeah, the frog sound is my group message WhatsApp tone, Kyle.
Osprey 5563 is ready for push and start.
Ah, we've got the new routing now. Okay. Sonex L95 Desig then as filed. Okay, so it's just a different SID. That's no biggie. That's no biggie.
Steve, Bravo.
Skyways 90.
X-ray 5556.
Hey guys, all packs
So,
on board.
departure.
Request close.
Push
Yep.
and start
Thanks, let me know if you need
At least the
anything.
boarding's completed. That's something. We're going to be taking off from runway 23 right.
Stand 5, push and start appropriately.
And then we are going to be doing some kind of Sonex departure. I guess there'll only be one from
Skyways
here.
901 at Golf
Yep,
4.
Sonex 1 Romeo. So we'll insert that. So after Sonex, then as filed. Let's have a quick look at my sim brief plan.
464, are you ready for taxi?
Sonex. Where do we end up at Desig? Okay, so rather than the Desig 1 Zulu, we're doing the Sonex departure, then we're going via L975 to Desig, so that's fine. Sonex Airways L975.
Austrian 464, taxi to Holden Point, Mike 1 fire, Juliet.
Airway waypoint mismatch. Brilliant.
Taxi to hold point, Mike 1 via
Let's
Juliet.
have another go at that.
Austrian 464.
We'll erase the changes. Go back to Sonex.
Skyways 901.
And we'll try Airways again.
at
Maybe I put it
Golf
in wrong.
4.
L975.
Skyway 901, stand 5.
No, it won't let me do that. Okay. So I'm going to have a look at my Navigraph chart. And I'm just going to get this done because obviously we want to get going. I would otherwise show it to you. I'm going to adjust my departure routing.
UKV 764, taxi to Holden
So,
Point,
runway
Mike 1
23
fire,
right.
Juliet.
Departures.
Taxiing to holding point,
Sonex 1 Romeo.
via Juliet, Skyway
To
764.
Sonex. So UL975 does indeed. Oh, it's UL975. That's so he's mistyped.
And we're on
No
stand
biggie.
25.
So we'll try that once more time.
Contact
One more
tower
time.
118.625 for
Sonex.
Austrian 464
Airway.
and keep up the good work. Thank you for your services.
Uniform Lima. 975.
KLM 347 ready for push start up.
No, that doesn't work either. Okay, it doesn't matter because we can just go direct from Sonex to Desig. So we'll try that and then we'll step through it and make sure it looks okay. So Sonex, next waypoint, Desig.
563 is ready for push and start. Off stand 6.
It's essentially the next waypoint along the airway, so really the end result will be the same. Okay, that's looking more promising, isn't it? Sonex, Desig, and then L-Nod. Is that correct?
I'm going to 118.625 Skyways 764, and
Okay,
thanks
so
for
that's inserted. And what we'll do now is go to
901 after the passenger 320.
plan mode.
Taxi to Holden Point,
And we'll just step through that and see at least if the initial part is working.
901.
So we've got a user waypoint, which is not ideal, but that's fine. I'll just check the chart to make sure the shape looks right at least. So we're going to go straight ahead, then make a right turn and right back on ourselves. Wall 33, that's correct. Then Sonex, so that's all good so far. And then Desig, and then L-Nod. Yeah, that's right. That is right.
Last station column for push.
Then Mammal, etc. So yes, it's done. It's done. Awesome.
Bravo Victor.
So we'll just refile that
ready
then.
for push and start. Off stand 6.
So Sonex L97. We'll type it in as he put it. Sonex L97 Desig, Lima 603, and onwards. Okay, so now we need to get our clearance once again. I think he's in the middle of talking to someone at the moment, so I will catch up with your chat.
Skyways 901, I'm going to Tower.
Thought it was the controller. You'll still need to use VATSIM. Yeah, you'll get there. You'll feel ready one day.
Contact Tower 118.
Yeah, I did ask Jacob, how did you break your arm?
Have a great day.
What happened?
Keep it up, yeah. Don't worry, you're doing a good job.
That was a bit patronising, wasn't it? What's going on? I know, it's crazy. Do I know if the fly-by-wire uses its own air echo? It uses the... it uses either the InSim one, or if you update it with the Navigraph beta, it'll use
Bravo
that.
Victor X-ray.
Flight's about an hour and a half once we get there.
Request push and start. Off stand 6.
Yeah, scheduled 1:55. We should do it a little bit quicker.
Bravo 53.
Okay, Clement, see you later. Hello, Araz.
63, stand
How to
6.
start from scratch, step-by-step, and learning flight sim.
South.
I've done various tutorials. I've done a tutorial on reading maps and charts. I've done a tutorial on setting up the A320, and one on flying the CJ4, a full flight in the CJ4. So you can have a look at those. And really, YouTube's a great resource. Avsim.com's a great resource if you have questions. You're off to eat. Okay, yeah. Hopefully, Demetrius. Am I flying this leg or? I will as soon as I get clearance. Let's try again. Manchester ground, Scandinavian 540. We have refiled our flight plan and we'd like clearance to Copenhagen with the amended flight plan, please.
Scandinavian 540. Cleared on the Sonic 1 Romeo departure runway 23 right. Squawk is 7606 QNH 1018.
Cleared via the Sonnet Run Romeo departure runway 23 right, squawking 7606 on QNH 1018 Scandinavian 540.
Scandinavian 540, correct.
Excellent. So we'll put our squawk in, and then we'll get ready, and we should be pushing back within the hour. No, less than that.
550.
Okay. 7606. So now we've got our flight plan sorted, we can go to the init B page.
Stand by for rotating, please.
Block fuel, 7.5 tons.
KLM 307, stand 5-1, push and start approved here.
Good, so that's that done. And you'll be pleased to hear I've pre-calculated our takeoff speeds, so we can put them in without me having to faff around. On the perf page, we're going to be doing a flaps 1 takeoff with a flex takeoff temperature of 63 degrees. V1 is 149, as is VR, and V2 is 151. Transition altitude here is 5,000 feet. And that's our MCDU set up. Done. Now, I'm just going to have another look at the departure chart.
You were stuck on, can you repeat?
Sonics 1 Romeo. Yeah, 5,000 feet is our cleared altitude. So that's that. So we're going to go into managed heading mode, managed altitude mode.
5-2, ready for push and start.
And we're going to run the before start checklist down to the line.
Speedbird 75, stand 5-2,
Before start
push and
checklist.
start
Cockpit
approved
prep.
here.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and
Push and start
auto.
to face
Radios.
west. Speedbird
Nav.
Fuel
75.
quantity.
Set.
Takeoff data.
Ground, logo
Set.
120.
Baro ref.
1018. Set.
1018. Set. Down to the line.
Okay, let's get our APU bleed on. External power disconnected.
Manchester ground, logo
We'll turn on our beacon light. And then we're ready to request push and start. I've got a feeling he was in the middle of talking to someone, was he?
Manchester ground, radio check.
Logan 120, readability 5.
Thank you, Manchester ground, it's Logan 120. Well, our flight plan expires shortly. Can we put a delay of 15 minutes in, please?
I received 15 minutes delay.
Manchester ground, Scandinavian 540, stand 25, request push and start.
Scandinavian 540, stand by.
Roger. Nearly there, nearly there.
Scandinavian 540, stand 25, push and start approved here. 8.
Push and start approved, face east, Scandinavian 540, thank you.
Below the line.
Windows and
Cockpit to ground.
CVX 5563
We are ready
is
for pushback and
ready
engine
for taxi.
start.
Roger.
Closed.
Release the parking brakes, please.
Beacon.
Bravo
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
Taxi to Holden Point, mate.
Idle.
1 runway.
Are you sure about that?
Yes?
Parking
Oh no, I've
brake.
knocked it.
Lima,
Before
Kilo
start
and
checklist
Juliet.
complete.
Excellent, excellent. We're going to go flying.
Point Mike 1 for runway 23 right.
Yeah, that's good
Lima,
advice,
5
Ante.
Kilo, Juliet.
That's good advice.
CVX 5563.
Oof, I've got my views all muddled up. There we are. So we want to face east, so that's nose right.
Germany 70, Angor, are you on station?
You are cleared behind and you start your engines at your discretion.
Starting engine 2.
Yeah, so I don't know why he didn't want me to use that, Sid, but I'm pleased the whole routing wasn't invalid and it was just the departure. So some of you will know that I've been having a little go at P3D again, and I've been flying the PMDG 747, which has been a lot of fun, but it does mean that I have forgotten a lot of the shortcut keys, or I'm getting them muddled up at least, which is why my views are going all over the place from time to time, because I'm pressing S. Got back into the old ways, you know. Is it normal that when you finish to pass your message I can't hear the
Pushback
voice radio
complete.
effect?
Set
Well,
parking
I
brakes,
can
please.
hear this special sound when others are talking. Yes, I think so, because it's sort of a squelch of other people releasing the microphone, which you wouldn't hear yourself.
Parking brake set.
Roger. Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and
There we
the
are,
equipment is
pressing the
clear.
S key
We'll see
again.
you on the left side with the pin.
Thanks, and you can disconnect and go to hand signals.
Starting engine
Thanks.
1.
Have a good flight. See you later.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. This is your purser speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important...
Phil, nearly called you Phil, but Tukiam. No, well, you're a little late, but you haven't missed much. We've only just pushed back. Manchester's been insanely busy. We had to get a rerouting from ATC because they didn't like our SID. And we're starting the engines now, so you've joined at a good point, I would say.
Tighten by pulling on the belt. To release your
KLM 307, taxi to Holden Point Hotel 2.
Keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated.
Taxi Holden Point Hotel 2 KLM
And instructions for
307.
door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the nearest exit to you and note that the nearest exit may...
Good. I think they've changed the sounds again. The engines are a lot quieter from the cockpit, it seems. That click seems to be new. And engine 1's now started, hence the available notification. Back to normal. And we'll go up to the overhead panel, turn off the APU bleed, turn off the APU, turn on the taxi light, and we'll do our after start checklist.
After start check.
Tower on 118.625.
Push.
Bravo
We'll stick the anti-ice on actually because it's
And thank
MSFS.
you, service. Good day.
Set.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
Pitch trim, we want 25%.
If the jacket fails to inflate, use the tube placed near the neck.
Again, I'm used to the first officer doing that for me.
Bravo X-ray.
26% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Flight control check.
Full up.
Going to test the R2
Full
emergency
down.
sign.
Neutral.
Brilliant.
Tower on 118.625. Sorry about that. Thanks. Bravo X-ray 5563. Good day.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
I think I've missed a few messages. Islam John, welcome to the stream. Ian, yeah, good idea. Good idea to good time to test the model matching. Yeah, I'm a long way behind with the chat. I thought I'd caught up, but I hadn't. Right, so we've done our flight control checks.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Let's request taxi. Manchester Ground, Scandinavian 540, ready to taxi.
Scandinavian 540, taxi to Holden Point Juliet 4 via Lima, Papa and Kilo.
Taxi at holding point Juliet 4 via Lima, Papa and Kilo, Scandinavian 540. Right, now I look at my charts and try not to get lost. There's Lima, there's Papa.
KLM 307.
Okay, that's easy. I can do that.
Holden Point Mike 1 via Juliet.
Taxi Holden Point
Let's go. Let's go.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Manchester Ground, Osprey 7 Tango Charlie, radio check.
Bravo 6 X37 Tango.
Here we go. It's good to be on the move, eh? You're fasting right now, waiting for IFTA. Yeah, I've got a friend at work who's doing the same. I don't know how you all do it. I would really struggle. I would really struggle.
Holden Point.
Manchester Ground, November
That was
1,
close,
2,
wasn't
3,
it?
Sierra Delta, radio check.
November Lima 2 3.
You really want to continue your world tour?
Readability
Yeah,
5.
do it. Do it. Why did you stop it, Ribbon?
Manchester Ground, Osprey 7 Tango Charlie, A319, stand 2.
So this is Lima.
With information Charlie, request clearance to Vienna.
Bravo 6 X37 Tango Charlie, cleared to Vienna Nana on the Thunder 1 Romeo departure, Scott 7712, QNH 10.
Hang on, I can't see Juliet 4. Where's Juliet 4?
Clear to Vienna, Istanbul 1 Romeo departure,
There's
runway
Juliet
23 right,
3.
Scorpion
Oh, there's Juliet 4.
7712,
Okay,
QNH
got it.
1018, Osprey 7 Tango Charlie.
Osprey 7 Tango Charlie cracked.
Manchester ground, good afternoon. Tom Jet 61 Mike at stand 42, a Boeing 737-800. Information Charlie.
The checklist voices
QNH
are provided by
1018,
FS2 Cruise
requesting
Flight
clearance
Crew
to Jersey.
A320, which is fantastic. It gives you a full...
Contact
It gives you a
61
first
Mike,
officer, it gives you
stand
cabin
by.
crew, and the first officer can do a variety of things, as they would in the real world, to assist you with the flight.
SAS540, taxi to hold on point Mike 1 via Kilo and Juliet.
Holding point Mike 1 via Kilo and Juliet for Scandinavian 540.
Manchester. KLM 307 to contact Manchester, Tower 118.625.
That's me.
Contact Tower 118.
We are still in Manchester, Dr. Roblox, yeah. It's been crazy busy here, crazy busy. Simply had no time for... Ah, fair enough, yeah, fair enough. Variety is the spice of life.
Ready for pushback.
KLM 307 with you.
There's going to be a
queue
queue for takeoff as well. Mike 1, got it. So it's not the very last holding point for this runway, it's the one before it.
KLM 307.
Any chance could demonstrate some of the vertical speed modes heading track FPA?
118.625.
They don't really work, to be honest. Vertical speed mode, well, we'll see when we're in the air. Basically, the VNAV is not implemented in this aircraft yet. So there's limited options for what you can do with it.
Was that you requesting clearance?
But I'll start you off by saying when you've got the dots next to the fields up here, that means that you are in managed mode. So we're in managed speed, managed heading and managed altitude mode at the moment.
Departure runway is 23, right? The squawk is 7270.
Okay. Set the auto brake to max.
Clear to Jersey,
Done that, but it's not showing
Romeo
up on the
departure,
ECAM.
Scorpion 7270, Tom Jet 61 Mike.
Yeah, it does seem like we may still be a little way off. Ding the cabin.
Osprey 7 Tango Charlie, ready for push and start.
And we'll turn on the weather radar and the predictive wind shear. So this is Mike 1 here.
Osprey 7 Tango Charlie, push and start approved, face.
Push and start approved, space south, Osprey 7 Tango Charlie.
Speedbird 75, ready for taxi.
Here we are, Mike 1. Currently only a CRJ7. It is, it's a fantastic plane. It is, I love it.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Taxi holding point Mike 1 via Golf
Briefing.
Juliet.
Confirmed.
Flight setting.
Config 2.
Config 2.
No, not config 2. Config 1 plus F.
Contact Manchester Tower on 118.625.
Manchester Tower on 118.625 for Scandinavian 540. Thank you for the ATC. Bye-bye. Right, over to Manchester Tower. Don't worry about the nose wheel being slightly over the hold short point, doesn't matter. Manchester Tower, Scandinavian 540, holding at Mike 1.
Scandinavian 540, Manchester Tower, via Mike 1, line of point, runway 23 right.
Line up and rate, wait 23 right via Mike 1, Scandinavian 540. No, landing light's not on yet. I meant to go strobe light on. And runway turn-off lights on, nose light to take off.
KLM 307, no further ATC, I'm afraid.
Landing lights should not be on, except once you've been cleared for takeoff.
149 VR.
Finish the old before takeoff checklist.
150.
V1 150. 49 VR.
Manchester Tower, good afternoon.
149
Speedbird 75
V2
at Mike
150 ATC.
Speedbird 75 Manchester Tower,
Set.
roger.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Down to the line.
Below the line.
Cabin crew, be seated for takeoff. Takeoff runway.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Cabin crew.
Advised.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Packs.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
There is something satisfying about digging the cabin, I know. Weather radar, you can use system 1 or 2, Kami. Good old push the knob towards the aircraft to the aircraft. Exactly, that's it in a nutshell, Ruben.
Speedbird 75, pilot departure.
My livery's working, but the others are not.
A320
That's
Neo.
weird.
Fly Mike 1, line up and wait, runway 23 right, behind. Behind the departing Scandinavian A320, line up behind.
I don't have a rudder, no. I use the twist axis. It's my next purchase.
Scandinavian 540, surface winds are calm, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 23 right, Scandinavian 540.
Ready?
Ready.
Takeoff.
Here we go. Engine stable. What on earth is this guy doing? What?
Manflex, SRS, runway, auto thrust blue.
Check. Thrust set.
What is this? He's just gone through me. I've got a nasty feeling I may have all traffic on. I don't think he's on VATSIM.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Yeah, was I doing... Yeah, the last time I flew in this sim I was doing the Club Filbert Silver live stream and we were doing multiplayer, and that's why I'm seeing him. Oopsie. Never mind. So, straight round to the right as per the SID.
Speedbird 75, surface winds are calm, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 23 right, Speedbird 75. Scandinavian 540, Monitor Unicorn 122.8. Have a great flight, bye-bye.
Monitor Unicorn 122.8, thank you for the ATC, Scandinavian 540.
More than welcome.
Oh, nice.
Autopilot 1.
Okay, that didn't work. We'll put it on ourselves. Lever to climb. And we'll wait for the S-speed to start retracting the flaps. And in the meantime, I'll give you a little look outside. Yeah, he did win the race. Okay, so if you see me flying through aircraft on the approach to Copenhagen or at any other time, just ignore it, don't worry about it. It's because multiplayer's on, it's not because VATSIM's gone mad. Willie, yes indeed. How are you? Oh, it's beautiful this sim, isn't it? Isn't it beautiful? Right.
Flaps
up.
Speed checked.
Yeah, I don't know why he thinks I had flaps 2 out. I didn't.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 0.
Speed
Speedbird
checked.
75, no further ATC, I'm afraid. Monitor Unicorn 122.
And because there's no further ATC, we'll go straight up to flight level 370. And we will at some point switch to Unicorn. Like now. 122.8. There we have it. Doing well, so excellent. Still, yeah, takes quite some mastering, that CRJ. But they're bringing out another patch which should make the mastery process slightly quicker, I hope. Yeah, the runway's awesome. Yeah, he's done a really, really good job with that. Ian, you put some screenshots in my Discord, I seem to remember you saying. I shall have a look, thank you. And yeah, I'm sorry your model matching isn't working. I don't know. I haven't, as I say, I haven't tried the new method of model matching because mine was mostly alright. Although today I did see an awful lot of generics, so I think I will have to have a go at that. Bra moment, yes indeed. But not his fault. Well, sort of his fault, because he can see me in the multiplayer as well, so he still should have waited. But you know, MSFS multiplayer is all about the fun times, isn't it? Does my sim also crash when loading in certain add-on airports? It doesn't, Gozo. I did have a crash today, and I don't know what was causing it. So I was trying to set up this flight, and it took me about half an hour longer than I expected because I was having a crash to desktop. But it wasn't to do with the airport I was spawning at, it was to do with something else that was installed, and I don't know what, because I haven't added anything to it since last time I flew. So it should be absolutely fine.
After takeoff, climb checklist.
So
landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Turning off the landing lights at 10,000 feet.
Packs.
And turning off the seatbelt signs because it's nice and smooth.
Down to the line.
And we'll set standard pressure. We should have done this earlier, but I was too busy enjoying the views and chatting to you lot. Set standard.
Standard, cross-checked. Passing flight level 109. Now.
Check. Below the line.
Barrow ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff checklist complete.
Use Indie Home for YouTube. I don't know what that is. What's that, Tukia? Startup great, takeoff perfect, cruise lovely, descent and landing dog's breakfast. Yeah, I can relate to that. I've done a couple of good landings in it lately, and I thought I'd nailed it. And then my second landing on the Club Filbert live group flight thing we did on, I can't remember when it was, Sunday I think. I totally screwed it up. The last landing was a mess. I haven't actually, Kevin. No, I haven't heard anything about the 900 or 1,000. In the US, you've flown from JFK to Miami about 1,200 nautical miles. It should have been about 1,000, but ACC diverted you. Oh, right. I mean, Cessnas are allowed to fly over the ocean in the US, but it's not a terribly good idea if you can avoid it. The latest KB from Microsoft causes the... Oh, really? I will. I'll have a look. But I don't remember downloading an update since I last flew. I certainly didn't today. I'm going to have a look there. See, I don't have the autopilot on. Go to the cockpit and look at the overhead panel. You should see a cluster of 3 red rectangles. Click open the box that says... Thank you for the tip, Kyle. I shall take it under advisement. Oh, sorry, this is a Windows patch. I'm with you. Okay. Well, I got round it by uninstalling everything from my community folder, except for Manchester, and the livery, and the A320NX, obviously. But that's interesting. I will read up on it at a later date. Indie Home is a meme. Okay. Did I get the Jakarta scenery? No, I didn't know there was one, to be honest. Oishin, I work for the railway. I'm not more specific than that, but I work for the railway. And thank you. I'm really glad you're enjoying the streams. It's nice to hear. Let's do a little bit of wing view for Caffel and whoever else might like one. There we are. That's the one. The clouds are thickening up, aren't they? We had a beautiful departure, which was nice. But yeah, thicker clouds over Europe. What were you doing before, Harrison? But I'm glad, you know, whatever you were doing before, I'm glad it's over and I have your full attention. But just as you've started paying attention, I'm going to nip to the toilet. I'll be back in a couple. I'm back. Kyle, yes, I do use vPilot. I think that's the only pilot client you can use with MSFS. Ah, cleaning up, good. Yeah, yeah. So how unpacked are you? Is it all done, or are you still got boxes everywhere? Goodbye, Chukiem. Thank you for coming, and yeah, good luck with the rest of your fasting. You're having a class, that's why you're not joining. Okay, bye-bye again, Clement. Someone nip into the cockpit and squawk 7500, please. Oh, good for you. That was pretty... Well, I don't know. I imagine it was painful at the time, but it seemed from a pretty painless move. How I got the model matching to work? Well, I used the iVal models. You download them. You have to sign up for an iVal account. You download their program. There are full instructions on my Discord server for how to do it. There's a special channel devoted to that. I don't know if you're on my Discord server, but I'll give you the link. But additionally, there's a newer method with its own Discord server that I haven't tried yet, but which Mark promises is far better than the method that I was using. So I'll give that a go at some time. Anyway, there are links to both of those on the Discord server. It's a very sort of long and laborious process to explain, and I can't remember how I did it. So yeah, check that out. Check the channel out. And while I'm talking about joining my Discord and that sort of thing, and there's a little bit of a lull in the chat, I would like to tell you about how you can support the channel. So there are multiple ways if you want to show your love. The first is you can subscribe. If you haven't done that, please do. Turn on the notifications bell so that you're the first to know when I post a video or next go live. And then there's the ways that cost a little money, which are my personal favourites, but they may not be yours. There's absolutely no pressure at all. But if you did want to make a donation to the channel, the best way to do that is to go to streamlabs.com/FilbertFlies, and you can give as much or as little as you would like to. And finally, if you want to really support the channel, you can join Club Filbert, which is my YouTube membership program. There are 2 tiers: Club Filbert Bronze, which gives you access to custom emojis, custom badges in the chat, as you'll see some people have here, and also access to the Club Filbert Lounge channels on my Discord server. Then if you want to pay a little bit more each month, still very, very reasonable for Club Filbert Silver. In addition to that, you get occasional live streams on my Discord, just casual ones, not so much like this, but we have a little chat and people watch me fly, and it's good fun. And also there's a monthly members only Club Filbert Silver live stream and group flight. So it's great fun, and if you want to get more involved, there's no better way of doing it than that. I mean, I can't confirm or deny that, but Harrison, he's an honest man, so I'll take his word for it. Your ticket on the SAS flight got real pricey. No problem at all. As I say, it's entirely optional, but I'm always very grateful. And Toadie, thank you for the €5. Much appreciated. Yeah, there we are. €1 per year of life. I mean, that is probably the bargain of the century, right? I don't know where your notification is. It's probably just a bit delayed. It should pop up. There it is. So, would you like to have a look at our routing? I imagine you would. So I'm going to bring it up for you in Navigraph. If I can get that set up. Yes, I can. So, there it is. And there's our route. So, as you can see, if it'll find us on the map, which sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Yes, it does. We took off from Manchester Airport here, and we have flown past Sheffield. We're just north of Lincoln now, and we're going to pass the Humber Estuary, and we'll have a good look at the Humber Estuary, because we spent quite a lot of time there on the Bimbles Around Britain group flight, another perk of joining my Discord, and it was quite impressive. We got the Humber Bridge, probably a little bit too high to see it. We had a good look around Hull up here, and where did we land on that leg? I can't even remember. Demetrius, you're a bit emotional. My apologies. You're just messing. You're getting your wallet when we have. Oh, thank you, Carl. And yeah, if streamlabs.com/filbertflies, that's the best way to donate. It's less convenient, but YouTube don't take a cut. But still, super chats are equally appreciated. And thank you very much indeed, Randolph. It's very kind of you. What else have I missed in the chat? Do I have my settings shared somewhere? I do, underneath this very video, Don. There's a link to a screenshot of my settings. You're very good at marketing, Harrison. I think I'm just going to let you promote Club Filbert from now on. Right, yeah, what was I saying? Humber Estuary, yes, we did a nice bit of flying around there. And we're going over the sea for quite a long way. We're going to cross over, enter Denmark near Esbjerg, fly east just south of Aarhus, which I bet I'm pronouncing wrong, but there we are, and over to Copenhagen, and we'll have a look at our arrival later on as we get closer. And I turned the Navigraph window off without anyone reminding me. Does Streamlabs take a cut of the money? No, I don't think they do. I know I get more if you donate via Streamlabs. I don't think Streamlabs takes a cut. PayPal takes a small cut, but YouTube takes 30%. But I turn the super chat on because it's easy and more people use it. But yeah, of the two, my preference is Streamlabs. Right, where's this Humber? There it is. You may remember, those of you who flew with us or watched the stream, but we had a look at a lighthouse down here, which was an add-on, and there are some sea forts down here as well, some old sea forts, and up here somewhere, probably just about where this cloud is the Humber Bridge. I like being able to connect my VFR flying with my airliner flying. It's cool. Tim, hello. Will any strong drinks be served on this flight today? Not on the flight, Tim, but after the flight, I'm going to the pub for the first time in a year with two friends. We're sitting outside, obviously, but I'm unbelievably excited about going and having a pint. But you're welcome to bring drinks on board at any time you like. How are you anyway? Why are you in need of a strong drink? 30% crazy. How much does Twitch take? So Twitch, I believe, with Twitch bits, I don't think they take anything. I think streamers get 1 cent per bit with Twitch. But from subscriptions, which are obviously the equivalent to YouTube memberships, they take 50%, whereas YouTube takes 30%. But at the end of the day, I used to stream on both of them, and my YouTube following grew much faster than my Twitch following. So I would have had to have been mad to exclusively stream on Twitch, and Twitch don't let you stream on both, hence why I'm over here on YouTube. The next person who joins Club Filbert gets 3 wishes granted by the world turtle. Yeah, I don't know why people aren't joining Club Filbert, particularly today. £1.99 a month for bronze, £5.99 a month for silver, which is great value. People aren't joining, and 5 years on your life, and a meeting with the world turtle. People are mad, Harrison. Just mad. Johan, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm very well, thank you. How are you? A dive would give us a better view of the lighthouse, but at what expense, Demetrius? Oh, right. Oh, that's a good kind of needing a drink. Okay. What were you up to with your kids yesterday? Or what were they up to, more to the point? Don't forget the time from bottle to throttle. The time for me from bottle to throttle is often 0. Particularly with my evening streams, I like to have a little tipple as I fly. Just a light one. They take a bunch for bits as well, it's just labelled to... Oh, okay. Oh, I see, okay, that makes sense. Ooh, I've got some kind of ECAM message that I don't understand and have never seen before. Switching panel. What does it mean, switching panel? Oh dear. Once again, I'm having to show myself up to be a noob. Marcus! Thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. No, Anthony, we don't just fly on VATSIM. In fact, our last 2 Club Filbert Silver flights have been off VATSIM. And on Sunday we flew from Entebbe in Uganda to Nairobi in Kenya and back. And it was a lot of fun. It was just multiplayer, no VATSIM, and we even did things like synchronized takeoffs all on the same runway at once. Most people were in the CRJ, one person was in the A320. It was a lot of fun. So I think I'm trying to sort of keep it, 1 month we'll do a VATSIM flight, the next month we won't, so that everyone can be included. But yeah, using VATSIM definitely not a prerequisite. Dive equals crash equals funny equals... You're probably right, Demetrius. I could probably get a lot more views just by crashing planes, but it doesn't sit comfortably with me. Don Corleone, no worries. Thank you for popping by, and hope to see you again soon. Continually signing up for Club Filbert essentially means you found the fountain of life. Well, I can't confirm or deny that, Kyle, but Harrison can. I will, Marcus. Thank you. That ECAM message is because I didn't turn on the... Yeah, so you were referring to these 3 buttons, right? These are the autopilot buttons? It doesn't seem like anything to worry about, does it? But I'm still going to Google it. Tim, if you're still here, do you know what switching panel means? Switching panel. ECAM. Okay, for some reason I'm getting... Oh, I haven't put an N in it. The switching panel memo indicates that the switching panel is not in the normal configuration. But it is. Oh no, it's not. There we are. Whoever uses the switching panel anyway must have accidentally knocked the switch when I was looking around. Anyway, there we are. We all learnt something today. Oh, it's gone. I'll show you what it was. So, here's the switching panel, and we got this coming up because it's not in normal configuration. And I hadn't knowingly switched any of these, but I must have done it by mistake. You have to seek guidance from His Worship regarding infinite subscribing. Yeah, I know, it's a shame to me, isn't it? Poor old Flightsilla's had to go back to work. I did fix it, yeah. Thank you for looking later. Should we have a little bit of music? I think we should have a little bit of music. It's only a short flight. I normally reserve my playlists for the longer flights. But, yeah, I feel it would benefit us. I don't know why. Right, epidemic sound. Let's have a bit of Trevor. The switching panel is for changing around the way your screens are displayed, basically. I don't think it... I thought it was, but actually that's not it. I don't really know is the honest answer. So you can transfer the ECAM and ND, but it doesn't do anything. So I think at the moment it's in op. But basically, my understanding is that it changes your displays around. So you can put your ECAM, your upper ECAM panel over here, and your ND over here, that sort of thing. You can see on Discord that I'm playing P3D. I mean, I'm not, as you can see. When ATC is not available on VATSIM, how do you replan your route if you have to go around for some reason? Well, if ATC is not online, then you can do what you like. If you have to go around, then you can vector yourself around. The A320 doesn't yet feature publish missed approaches coming up on the ND like it should, but I'm sure that will come. So yeah, it's just a question of vectoring yourself back to where you want to go. And if you want to go somewhere completely different, if you want to divert, then again you can do that in the MCDU. But it's a bit of a faff and a little bit buggy. Thank you, Joao. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. And then I started doubting myself, and then I remembered that yes, that is what it is. What was the name of the great lounge song that you heard on my transatlantic flight? I can't remember. I know I played at my jazz playlist, but I don't know which song you're referring to. Was it Jonah Ardecker, perhaps? Nice, enjoy the garden, Marcus. Enjoy it. I was out there most of yesterday and loved it. Nice change. Do I fly FS Labs in P3D? Yes, I do. Crack the window to get some fresh air. You can in the FS Labs, and it's a very bad idea, as I found out to my detriment a little while back. It does actually let you, it was on the ground, it was open on the ground. Fortunately it's in op here, but I'd opened it and I hadn't closed it properly, and obviously the cabin never pressurised, and I didn't find out till it was too late. Oh, Jason, I'm very, very envious. I would much rather be on a sound lounger watching my stream than sitting in my living room doing my stream, if I'm honest. How are things going out there? Nico Con, welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here. And hello, little Nugget Boy. Thank you for coming. How are you both? A song we had heard close to the approach. Played it a couple of times, and the creator was in the chat. Oh, that was Tom. That was Tom. Hang on, I'll find you a link to that. I have. That's just an empty cup now, little Nugget Boy. Is the music a bit loud? I think the music's a little bit loud. Tell me now if it's too quiet. It was called Nothing. And here's the link to it on Spotify. Can you still open the doors by the flypad even in the air? That's crazy. Talking of the flypad, I never bother with it. I don't know why. It's quite a cool feature. I'll bother with it now. There we are. There's the flight plan loaded. Here's the weather in Copenhagen. Winds 3508 knots. No cloud. Lovely. Should be a nice approach. And there's us, flickering away on the map there. Oh, sorry, what have I missed? You've been searching for those little toy planes called Gemini jets. Oh, right, okay. Oh, yeah, I won't open them, don't you worry. But they just shouldn't open in the air, right? Anyway. Ooh, $100 for a model plane. Wow, that's a lot of cash. Are you the? I mean, they do, Demetrius, and they are a bit fraught. Mum, her partner, and you. Oh, right, okay, yeah. I didn't know your mum had a partner. That's good. Between house tours. I'm glad you're getting a bit of a break. This is Flight Sim Live weather. Why doesn't your fly-by-wire work properly, Kami? I mean, if the plane allows them to open, even though they wouldn't in real life, I would like it if they would grey that option out in here while you're airborne, to be honest. Oh, Jason. I'm glad it's therapeutic. Okay, little nugget boy, no worries. Thank you for joining us, and I hope to see you on another one. Don't forget to subscribe and click the thumbs up if you haven't already. And in fact, that applies to all of you, even if you're not going. Now's the perfect time to subscribe, click the thumbs up, and join Club Filbert. Why not? It's a glorious day, and what better way to spend it than giving me a little bit of your money? When you spawn, the instruments are always off, and the cockpit is kind of broken. Well, the instruments are supposed to be off when you spawn. You have to turn the batteries on, and then either turn on the APU or switch on external power. Matthias, you're trying to reinstall MFSF. No, I can never say that. MSFS had to ditch the Megapack. Oh, really? Is that causing you trouble? Bad luck. There's nothing more soul-destroying than reinstalling stuff. Yeah, the flight's going well. Manchester was crazy busy, and we had to have a rerouting because they didn't like my SID. And yeah, it took us a very long time to get underway, but it's all gone okay. Thank you, little mate. I appreciate it. Yeah, the A320X is beautiful. So I've been going back to P3D, and I've done a couple of flights in the FS Labs, which is, as some of you will know, probably the most realistic airliner ever created for any sim. And it flies beautifully, it works properly, but my god is it ugly compared with this, and so is the world. So for those of you who are worried that I might end up going back to P3D at the expense of Microsoft Flight Simulator, don't be. This will remain my primary sim forevermore until something better comes up. Did I ever turn off the oh yeah, the 3 wishes. Did I ever turn off the fasten seatbelt sign? I think I did. Yes, I did it passing 10,000. We had to back up and remove everything. Was this since the Windows update, Anthony? No, that's weird. Yeah. Well, today was the first time I'd had a crash since the latest sim update, and I removed everything except Manchester, so at some point I'm going to have to go through and try and work out what on earth is going on. Which is not a prospect I'm overjoyed by, but there you are. Oh, are you talking about the model planes that Little Nugget Boy was talking about? Yeah, I mean, €85 for 2 models is still a lot. When they don't like your SID, do you say tough? No, so he rerouted me. They rerouted me. They gave me an alternative SID, and then he gave me basically a direct to from the last waypoint of the SID to the first waypoint of my flight plan. Yeah, I hope a patch is coming. Someone mentioned something about the Windows update having broken it. I can't remember who. It may even have been you, yourself. But someone did. I'll have a read on that. Because if they're going to bring out a patch, then I won't spend ages trying to diagnose everything. Crashed to desktop, Demetrius. No, it was pretty easy. Jeff boy, hello, nice to see you. How's life? I'm using the Navigraph nav data, Peter. Hello Linus, welcome to the stream. How are you? Ah, yeah, I guess they would be. Half the size, right? Yeah, everything around aviation is expensive, isn't it? From actually learning to fly to collecting models to simming, it all adds up. A crash is a crash. Yeah, I'm alright, thank you, yeah. Hectic start to the flight with about 14 departures from Manchester. But yeah, all's going well now. And as I was saying earlier, I'm going to the pub later, which I'm very excited about, because I haven't been for over a year. So that's why we're doing a slightly shorter flight today than I was originally planning. But it should be nice. And yeah, I don't know how often to say this. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it's lovely to have you all with me, and I'd love to have you all back. So do click the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and that way you won't miss anything I do. And missing stuff I do is like, it doesn't bear thinking about, to be honest with you. You brought the luck, yeah. Hello Sam, hi, welcome to the stream. You've been living with you've been having some problems, Connor, with the CRJ maintaining altitude. Do I know what you might be doing? I've got some idea. I suspect it's one of three things. Either it's icing, which even when you have it turned to visual only sometimes crops up, or it's that you have your anti-ice on when you don't need it, so your engines aren't giving enough power, or it's that you've allowed your speed to drop, and it doesn't take much below Mach 0.74 before the aircraft can't maintain altitude, and you just end up with a pitch-up situation which you can't get out of without descending to build up speed. So err on the side of being too fast rather than too slow when you're at cruise. That would be my advice. How much further until the top of descent? Well, let's have a little look at the flight plan page. 327 miles to Copenhagen, so we'll be descending about 100 miles before. So 226 nautical miles. Yeah, about 226 nautical miles. You had your first meal out the other night in 7 months. So is life relatively normal in Lanzarote at the moment then, Joyce? Number of flight streams have dropped dramatically since the pubs are open. Yeah. Do you know, I always said when I started this channel, I would not let it get in the way of my social life. And it has a little bit, to be honest, particularly at weekends. But I am going to... I mean, I'll keep going, don't get me wrong. But I might do slightly less than I have been. Have I been out for a meal yet? No, not yet. Not yet. It's probably the next step after a drink in the pub. The flypad comes with the A320NX. Yes, it does. Certainly the development and the experimental versions. I don't know if it's in the new stable release. I'd imagine it probably is, but I can't confirm that. Thank you, Aunt Teddy. I did not know that. What was I going to say? Is snowy weather nicer or sunny weather nicer? I prefer sunny weather. It depends where you are. It's nice flying over the Alps when they're covered in snow. Live streaming is my future. Oh my god, I hope so. What's my favourite brew? Gosh. Well, I'm a big fan of Belgian beers. I really like a good Belgian double. I also like a nice IPA. a really good porter. I brewed a very nice porter last spring, early lockdown, which was nice. I like a mixture, to be honest. Is there made about the mask wearing? Okay, you have to in the street, on the beach, less sunbathing. Oh, okay, that's interesting. It sounds probably quite sensible. So yeah, this afternoon though, I probably will have a lager. I fancy something simple and refreshing. Maybe 2 lagers. Can you just go to a pub with no issues? You can't go inside. So pub gardens are open at the moment. So you go to the pub. Some places ask you to book. You have to sign in. You have to sort of scan a code with your app, I think. I'm not even sure how ordering works. I don't know if they do table service to stop you going inside or what. You have to wear a mask, but you don't have to show a negative test. Snowy landing's nicer for the viewers. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah. Your dream job is to be an air traffic controller. I thought you had gone, Clement, but I'm glad you're back. Weren't you going to bed? You were definitely going to bed. Don't lose sleep on my account. No, so you do get Belgian lagers, but mostly Belgian beers are quite strong ales. So they're not lagers, they're ales. And they tend to be slightly sweet, quite well carbonated, quite sort of rich and flavourful. Lincoln, I do remember you. How's life? Yeah, no caps, please. Thank you. Porto wine. Porto wine is nice. Yeah, it is nice. Have 3 lagers, have 1 for you. I've got to cycle home though, Jason. Don't want to overdo it. I'll see how it goes. It's been so long that I think I might be on the floor after 1, to be honest with you. Hush now, Harrison. Thank you. Oh dear. Swipe an app. It's an NHS thing, so it's an NHS test and trace thing. I'm not 100% sure it applies to beer gardens, but I know when you go inside somewhere, you have to scan a QR code, and then if there is a case in that building while you've been there, you've crossed paths with someone, then you get a ping on your phone. Okay, Lost Noah. Asylum will fall there. You got an owl? What? What? Talk me through that. Like as a pet? Alec, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. You think you're going to fly Las Vegas, Sacramento, Modesto Bay? Oh, nice. That sounds like a great trip. Oh, bad luck, Modu. I wish you did as well. As your Belgian, try West Vietnam. Ah, okay. Thank you. I will. I will. I don't have an owl. I don't like owls. I mean, I don't like birds, so it's no biggie that I don't have an owl. I can get West Vietnam, I think, if I order it as part of a mixed case of 12 beers. Ooh, that sounds good though. Abbey and Trappist case. £45 for 12 beers. That's it's quite a lot of money though, isn't it? I can't, I'm afraid, Lincoln. I've got quite a list of flights to do already. Is it? Yes, the NHS is the British... Yeah, it's basically the British healthcare system, so all of our public healthcare comes under the umbrella of the NHS. I know, it's horrible doing a COVID test, isn't it? Have I ever experienced playing snow? Playing with the... Yes, I have. I have done. I played in the snow. He did unlike the stream, actually. Weird, no? That's such a weird thing to do. I don't know, Jason. I think there might be no cat if you had an owl. I think it could go either way. Ooh! We have got a message to contact Copenhagen Centre. Or Copenhagen Control, as they prefer to be known. 121.375. Copenhagen Control, good afternoon. Scandinavian 540 at flight level 370 inbound Gollum.
Scandinavian 540 Copenhagen Control, very good afternoon. Identified. Clear direct test piece.
Clear direct test piece, Scandinavian 540, thank you. Woohoo! Shortcut time. Should shave a little bit of time off.
Copenhagen Control, good afternoon. Lufthansa 3 and Tango, Fallback 290.
No, it doesn't, Kami.
Inbound, Mercado.
Lufthansa 31 Tango, Copenhagen Control, good afternoon, identified.
Copenhagen, good afternoon. 3169 Alpha, passing flight 2 to
I bet it hurt, Clement. I bet it hurt.
Inbound, the next one.
You're going to get your German Shepherd. Nice.
Copenhagen Control, good afternoon. Squawk 05.
What about my CPU temperature? I never look at it, to be honest with you, Andrea. But it's not caused me any trouble.
Lufthansa 31 Tango, climb flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350.
Oh, no worries, careful. What are you doing with your online lessons? I'm curious now. What are you learning? Oh, or is that what he said? Oh, no, I don't know.
Weird. Swiss 169 Alpha, identified, climb flight level 350.
Nice. It is nice when they give you a directive. Makes you feel like they've got your back, doesn't it? And yeah, Mr. Chippy, you're absolutely right. That used to be the norm, didn't it? I can't see Copenhagen Control on your map. Let me check mine. They were definitely on there earlier. So they're on Volanta. And they're also on VATSPY. Which map are you using? Do I find sometimes if you go direct to it, it can mess with the flight plan there? Yeah, sometimes. Not often, but sometimes. No, wrong again, Kami. It's the National Health Service. Got your German Shepherd from the basement. Nice. Economic law. Ooh, get you. Sounds complex. Thank you, Kaffel. I was considering it, but I thought, yeah. Good. I basically lost the message, or I would have done it myself. Good call. ATC is discreetly telling you to proceed direct to pub via IP. Oh, well, at least he's appeared for you now, Peter. Sometimes on Volanta, if you're in the wrong screen, they don't show up. I don't fully understand Volanta. Who's... Oh, gosh, yeah, it reminds me I haven't given you a wing view for blooming ages, either of you. Here we are. Who's Henry Stickman guy? I don't know who that is, I'm afraid. Luangi. No, not all heroes wear capes. Some just wield a banhammer. That is disappointing. Do we have ATIS online for Copenhagen? Yes, we do. Expect ILS approach, visual approach on request, arrival runway 04 left, after landing vacate runway. Well yes, I thought I probably would. Oh Lincoln, how did it go? Congratulations. What's the name of the upper add-on? Ah, the bar at the top, it's called Bene Overlay, but it's only for streaming, so I don't see it while I'm flying. Well, it should have been a hit, Jace. You deserve your wing views. Have I tried Pilot Edge? I haven't, because yeah, like me, like you, it's outside of my time zone, and it's such a small area of the world that I don't think I'd get that much use out of it. What do you press to get that wing view? I have it set to a joystick button, so I can go to the drone view and then I press the joystick button and it switches. If you don't have that, you can go to the camera menu, showcase, fixed camera, and then the last few are interior and wing views. Oh, not too well. I'm sorry to hear that.
12 Unicom now, frequency 122 days Malaysian Tower flights. Bye-bye.
But not too bad. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad it wasn't too bad anyway. I guess these things can take a little while to sink in. They shouldn't, but they do. Did I get ATIS from the McDo or text from VPilot? I got it through VPilot. Yeah, often it's unavailable for me too. Ah, Joao, you're right, you can do that. You can do that. What game am I playing? Microsoft Flight Simulator. Really? Maybe I'll give it a go. Maybe I'll give it a go at some point. How much is it, Tim? Hello, Pinar, welcome to the stream. Lufthansa Flight 2222 to Toulouse. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Lufthansa Flight 2222 to Toulouse, arriving 1 minute before 2222. 2222. You are in online school. You're going to do an assignment real quick. Okay, no worries, Lincoln. Thank you for popping by. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to have a look at getting the ATIS via the MCDU. That's what I was doing. So ATSU, AOC menu, ATIS. Make sure the airport's correct up here. It defaults to your arrival airport. Press send, and we'll see what happens.
Lufthansa 31 Tango, shortly leaving Danish airspace, monitor Unicom, frequency 122 days Malaysian. Bye-bye.
And then we'll wait for company message. There it is. Receive message.
Bye-bye.
There it is. So it worked today. I don't know why it sometimes doesn't, sometimes doesn't. I guess it's an additional thing that the controller probably has to set up, maybe. I'm not sure. But it is useful to pick up the bit of paper, stick it there, and we can see what we're doing. Talking of which, let's set up for the arrival. We know our runway, we can have an educated guess at our start. There's less to worry about later on.
You have control.
I have control.
It's not a game, it's a lifestyle. You're very right, Carl. First 5 hours are free. Okay. Well, it's nothing, no excuses not to give it a go then, really, are there? Just finished Brussels to Lisbon. Nice. Was it a good flight, Abdul? Right. I assume we're all welcome in Lisbon, Joao. Just felt so weird because you thought how possible was to find you. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, how what you turn up on YouTube. Welcome back, Lincoln. I'm glad you're enjoying the music, Paul. You saw Santorini and you said go for it. Absolutely. Santorini was awesome. I enjoyed that flight. Okay, Jason. Lovely to see you, and good luck with everything, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so we're going to get set up for our arrival. So back to the flight plan page, EKCH, arrival, and we know that we're going to be doing an approaching 4 left with the ILS 4 left, and I'm going to just have a look at plan star because that's probably what we'll use. It's going to be one of the TESPI arrivals. Ooh, which one though? Which one? It's going to be either TESPI 1 Mike or TESPI 2 Echo. I'm going to have a look at the charts. Could just wait until we're cleared for it, but you know, I like to be set up in advance if possible. So TESPI 2 Echo, TESPI 1 Mike. One Mike looks nice, looks sensible. What's the other one like? 2 Echo. That's a straight line followed by vectors. So it could be either. It could be either. Let's program in the TESPI 2 Echo for now. And hope that the plane doesn't do anything weird. It is, it's doing something weird. Quick, back to direct. And we'll put in TESPI again. And hopefully no one noticed. The Lisbon approach is stunning. I know, I really miss it. I want scenery. I want MK Studios to bring their Lisbon scenery across. It's good if you get the ILS to 03. I know, it's stunning. With CellCal, how do you pick a code for VATSIM? So you can look up the CellCal code for real aircraft, but in reality it doesn't matter. As long as you set it up in vPilot and tell them what it is, it doesn't matter. And it's only really needed for long-haul transatlantic flights. You don't need to put one in at all for day-to-day, like domestic or European operations. I don't usually put one in. Oh, Demetrius, I'm touched that I'm your first and only. So this music is on Epidemic Sound, which is a royalty-free streaming site. Because I'm very limited as to what I can play because of copyright issues. I've done loads of domestic USA flights, Kyle. In fact, my last stream was a domestic USA flight from Aspen to Dallas-Fort Worth. But yeah, there'll definitely be more in the future. Your mum's birthday is soon. What have you got her, Clement? Martial! Bienvenue! Tout va bien, merci. How are you? How's work? Oh, bless. Glad your dog's relaxing with you, Lincoln. Okay, what are we doing? We're going to put in... Right. I've sort of half set up for the approach and then started reading the chat. I need to concentrate, at least for a minute. So we're going to go to the performance approach page and we're going to put in the details from down here from the ATIS. So the QNH is 1016. Temperature is... hang on. 16 degrees. Gosh, nice weather. Uh, 3608 for the winds. So a slight crosswind for our arrival. Transition altitude, or transition level, as it should say here, is 60. And the decision altitude will be on the chart, which I'll have a look at now. Category 1 ILS. Precision altitude is 235, 235 feet. Bosh, done.
I have control.
You have control.
And we'll just wait to hear which star we're going to be cleared for. You must have been, Carl. You must have been being disloyal. No, I do mostly fly in Europe, it's true, because I have a lot of European scenery. I'm not a real pilot, no, Knar. No, I'm not. Easy DIY, thank you. Glad you're enjoying it. Do please subscribe, click the notifications bell, and click the thumbs up button if you're enjoying what you're seeing. Would you need one if you're doing a flight in a DA62 from Hawaii to California? Ooh. That's a very, very good question. I don't know anything about crossing the Pacific, so I'm not sure is the honest answer, I'm sorry. I certainly know that crossing the Atlantic you do, but the Pacific may be different. Speedbird 2037, hello, yeah, all is well, thank you. Do I have any more EasyJet flights in the pipeline anytime soon? I don't have any planned in at the moment, no, I'm afraid not. Not too long to go, not too long till landing, Lincoln. Welcome back, Huangi. Do tell me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I might well be. Thank you, Paul, glad you're enjoying it. My friend, oh, if only. If only, Marcel. My French is actually getting worse and worse. The longer I go without using it.
Copenhagen Control, good afternoon, score.
Currently on furlough. Glad you're doing well. Currently on furlough until the 17th of May. Oh, right, okay. No, don't worry. It's always a pleasure to see you, but I understand life has a habit of getting in the way. Peter, hello to you in Belgium. Welcome to the stream. I didn't know that, Demetrius. Who makes them now? Yeah, it's a good little route, this, I think. What's good, Skipper? Hello, Simdad.
When ready, descend flight level 290, the latest time 49.
Hang on, was that us? Copenhagen Control, was that for Scandinavian 540?
Affirm Scandinavian 540, when ready, descend flight level 290, latest time 49.
When ready, descend flight level 290, latest time 49, Scandinavian 540.
KLM 1127, Copenhagen Control identified.
I think we're ready now. I mean, 49 is in 1 minute, so let's just start down. Flight level 290.
540, my time was showing the wrong time, so the latest time 51, please.
Latest time 51. We'll start down now. Scandinavian 540. Thank you.
Scandinavian 540, roger. KLM 1127, Copenhagen, can you accept a direct?
Do ATC mind if you use the MSFS fast travel? Yes.
KLM 1127, roger, clear right turn direct, Kilo, Oscar,
but
Romeo,
you could always
Lima.
disconnect. You could always disconnect before doing it and then reconnect. That's the way around it. Sorry, Lincoln, I don't give out my email generally. Reg number of my current aircraft? SX-ROX, I think. Oh no, SCROX. Hang on. SCROX. Sierra Echo Romeo Oscar X-ray. I did, Martial, I did. And it can just about, but the one in the sim ran out of fuel and I had to refuel it mid-Atlantic. But yeah, it can do that length. The Neo, anyway. The CO can't. Normally Aer Lingus use the A321 long range on it, but this is as close as we got. Oh right, I've never heard of either of those, Demetrius. A Bombardier just sort of slimming down their aircraft business then, because they no longer deal with the CRJ either, do they? Right, I'm going to stop the music so that it's easier to concentrate on the arrival, I think. don't want to miss any more ATC messages and get into trouble.
Scandinavian 540, cleared at SP2 Fox, correction cleared at SP2 Echo arrival and expect runway 04 left, descend flight level 120.
Cleared test B2 Echo arrival, expect arrival runway 04 left, and descend flight level 1, was that 140 for Scandinavian 540?
Scandinavian 540, descend flight level 120.
Sorry, descend flight level 120, Scandinavian 540, thank you.
Okay, 1127, request.
Okay.
1127, order, descend flight level 290.
So, test B2 Echo, that's what we put in. That's what we're doing. Everything's fine. Which ATC am I connected to? Copenhagen Control, which is EKDK Center on 121.375. Hello Abizer, welcome to the stream, how are you? Dash 8s used to be Boeing, hey. Pinar, no worries, nice to see you. Will this be an auto land? No, it won't, Kyle. It'll be a skilled buttery hand landing. A good idea to change profile pic of you? I have no opinion on that, Clement, to be honest. It's up to you. Some people don't mind showing their faces, some people do. Says the company revived the de Havilland brand. They did, didn't they? With the MD-80 and all of that. I don't know if they ever manufactured the Dash 8 themselves, so maybe they did. Good afternoon, Exile. How are you? Abu Baskar, thank you very, very much for the donation. Thank you. Jolly decent of you. Airbus or Boeing? I like Airbus short haulers and I like Boeing long haulers. Could I do a 787-10 flight again? Once the Quality Wings version comes out, yes, almost certainly. But I won't be flying the Asobo one again because it's just not very good. Yes, de Havilland developed the Dash 8, yeah, and then it was taken over by Bombardier. But I didn't know that Bombardier had finished with them. You've enjoyed the MD-80 on X-Plane. Hopefully, one will be. Yeah, I'd love that. There was a P3D version which I never had, but yeah, they're beautiful planes. Good. You come for a buttery smooth Filbert landing. Well, I'll do my best for you. I'll do my very best, XR. So at Trano, TNO, we want to be at flight level 120. We've got 11,000 feet to lose, so we're going to easily manage that, not a problem at all. And from there, basically we get vectors to final. I'm just going to check the ILS tuning, because I think this is one of those airports where it doesn't auto-tune, but I'm not certain. Let's have a look. Should be on 110.5, and yeah, nothing in there. 110.5. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's no other ATC online, so this guy, as long as he stays with us, will be directing us all the way down to final, and then on the ground as well. Oops, something's gone wrong. Oh no, something went wrong with my chat. What have I missed? Oh, not a lot. Okay, I can catch up in my other window. De Havilland was privatised in '86 and eventually sold to Boeing, then bought by Bombardier. Oh, interesting. And there's your notification. Oh, another one. Thank you very much, Abu Bakar. Thank you for the donations. Very generous of you. If anyone else would like to donate, do feel free. You can either use Super Chat, or my preference is donations via Streamlabs, because then YouTube don't take a chunk of it. Streamlabs.com/FilbertFlies.
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
KLM 1127 via Kilo
I
Oscar
use,
Romeo, cleared test P2 Echo arrival, correction cleared Tutlo 2 Echo arrival, and expect 104 left.
What maps people use to view ATC? I tend to use VATSIM. I find that the most accurate and reliable. As long as we live with the battery landing in full slug.
KLM 1127, that is correct. Descend flight level 110.
I've no idea, Speedbird, to be honest. No idea at all. Hopefully lots. We're not as nose down as that looked. It's just as you fly, the drone doesn't sort of change its tilt with the Earth, so that's why it looked like we're heavily nose down there. Beautiful though, eh? Beautiful plane, beautiful sim, beautiful part of the world. So this is correct. We're now on the star, so we're turning right towards Rosby, and then the Trano VOR, by which point we need to be at or below flight level 120. Joao, thank you very, very, very much indeed. If this isn't buttered, you're unsubscribing, you're expecting great. Top grade stop at Copenhagen. Well, you know, if I needed any more pressure, there it is. I will of course do my best for you. You heard something about 747 moments ago. What was that? Okay, Clement. Hello, Abu Bakar. Thank you for your donations and welcome to the channel. Nice to have you here. Do I remember the cheeky 747 flight from Paris? No. What cheeky 747 flight from Paris? Yeah, that would have been bad. I would, of course, have refunded it, except for the 3, Joao. I wouldn't have hung on to 300 of your dollars. Gatwick to Crete with EasyJet is another flight you could do in the very near future, maybe May the 17th. As I said earlier, Speedbird, I've got a long list of flights from Club Filbert members that I'm going to work through, so I'm not taking any new requests at the moment. But I will certainly be doing more EasyJet flights and more flights to Greek islands, because I like doing that sort of thing. If this landing isn't butter, you won't unsubscribe. You still make crap landings in the real world sometimes, and passengers don't stop flying with me. Well, there we are. There we are. Thank you, Tim. Thank you for your loyalty and support.
KLM 1127 Copenhagen, confirm you are descending. Cleared level is flight level 110.
Christopher, hello. Welcome. Welcome. Yes, and of course Thessaloniki is very much on the cards, Demetrius. That is on the list. It will happen. Don't you worry. Douglas, good timing. Yeah, not too far off now. Now, this SID only takes us as far as TNO. So I'm hoping we'll be getting some vectors fairly soon. Thank you.
Scandinavian 540, information Alpha, leave Tango November Oscar. We are heading 120 degrees. Expect radar vectors ILS approach 1004 left.
We'll leave Tango November Oscar VOR heading 120 degrees, and we'll expect ILS approach for runway 04 left, Scandinavian 540. Okay, there we are. Vector 04 left.
After Kilo Oscar Romeo.
Yeah, KLM 1127, you can expect radar vectors after Kilo Oscar Romeo.
Thank you, KLM 1127.
They've got some sort of auto land, but I haven't actually tried it out yet, Marcel, so I don't know how smooth it is or how good it is. Oh great, this runway short will overrun the plane and it will be a mess. What do you mean? It's not short. You've got 11,811 feet to play with, Clement. It's going to be absolutely fine, don't you worry. I like a good donation war, actually, Joao. Oh, the 747 flight from Paris to Thessaloniki. Yeah, maybe. When we get the PMDG. Garlic Games, it has been ages. How are you? Nice to have you back. I do, Demetrius. I'd forgotten. I do now. Sorry. We are Willie. Thank you for giving the Piper to one of my subscribers, Willie. By the way, I forgot to mention that. I was very pleased to hear that Dickens won, rather than any of the other riffraff that listens to your show. Yeah, auto landings will always be harder than properly hand flown ones. So let's go into heading mode, and then we are ready to turn it 120. 290 rather. Is that what you said? Yeah. That's what
negative sir, descent for the 110. It was for Scandinavian 540.
Say again, Scandinavian 540?
Scandinavian 540, descend flight level 90.
Descend flight level 90, Scandinavian 540. Okay, now we're going to turn heading 290. Is that right? No, it can't be right. Copenhagen control, apologies. Could you confirm the heading for Scandinavian 540?
540, heading 120 degrees.
That's what I thought, and for some reason I've written 290. Heading 120 degrees, thank you, Scandinavian 540. Why have I written 290?
540, that is correct. How do you read me? Readability radio objectives.
Readability now 5, was 4, Scandinavian 540.
Okay, thank you.
Dear oh dear, what a noob! What a noob! Have I ever thought about a non-stop 14-hour flight in the 747? I've thought about doing it in the PMDG. Yeah, I have. Yeah, possibly. So we're about to reach the end of the star. We're getting radar vectors now. So we've gone into heading mode. We're flying heading 120 and we'll get vectors all the way to final. I know, really. There's only one controller looking after the entire West Asia. Really? That's a big workload, isn't it? Be interested to see if you pull off a Cat 3 auto land. Yeah, I might at some point. I mean, at some point the weather's going to dictate that, so it's a bit boring, isn't it, though? Because it's not really me pulling it off, it's the plane. I'll have a little practice at some point, because I've seen other people do it and it does really thump it down. I was turning to 290.
Scandinavian 540, descend flight level 60.
Descend flight level 60, Scandinavian 540. And not yet, Christopher. Maybe that's the problem, too sober. Hello, Darren. Paul, thank you very much. You have a good day as well. Can I please So I'm about to reach the end of the star and we're getting radar vectors.
KLM 1127, descend flight level 80 and leave Corsa, Kilo Oscar Romeo heading 09 degrees. Expect radar vectors runway 04 left.
Oh, Willie, I don't like to contradict you. And I might be wrong, but I think Tim found me first, I think. In fact, I think I found Tim first. I'm not sure. But anyway, I love you both equally. And I know you love each other just as much as you love me. Right, have to do a bit of concentrating now because really this has not been my finest finest hour with ATC, has it? I do have room for both of you as well. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm alright, thank you, Darren. How are you? How are you? Well, we should turn on our LS, shouldn't we? We should turn that on, it's a good idea. Should stick the seatbelts on as well. I do have flights like this. I have flights where I'm really concentrating on the flying and do everything well at the expense of the chat. And I have flights where I'm concentrating on the chat and speaking to you lot, and then the flying suffers as a result. And today is one of those, I'm afraid. Why aren't my seatbelts sign on? Oh, maybe I had turned it on. I do use Volanta, yes. And Philbert flies on there.
Scandinavian 540, descend your discretion altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1016.
Descend at our discretion altitude 3,000 feet on QNH 1016, Scandinavian 540. So as we can see here, this is our final approach course. We've got 15 miles or so until we intercept it. There's really no reason to stay at 6,000, I don't think, so we'll head down to 3,000 now. Kyle, it's not that bad, come on. You officially spent 10 minutes trying to find Copenhagen on VATSIM. As in where Copenhagen is, or the controller. So if you look for EKDK control, it's basically to the right of the middle of the UK.
Seabird 780 Foxtrot Copenhagen control, good afternoon. Score 5.
Good, I'm pleased you're doing well done.
For CPD.
I will do my best, Caffel, and welcome back. I'm glad you made it for the arrival.
5230.
5230,
Oh, nice. Good for you, Sam. Treating yourself. You deserve it. I have 0 rolling cash, Craig. I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not. I've heard a mixture of opinions on it, but I have it turned off. So if there's no ATC, you can basically vector it exactly. Yeah, although some stars, as I think I said, I don't remember how far this conversation went in the Discord, some stars will take you all the way to final. And if they don't, then there are often transitions that will. But the star I'm on at the moment, if you want to look it up, is TESB2 Echo. And you can see on that chart that there is no route to final. You get vectored from TNO. Yes, we are indeed going down. Don't do a landing like you usually do. I'll try, Jeff.
540, turn left heading 100 degrees.
Turn left heading 100, Scandinavian 540.
Copenhagen controller, good afternoon. Scandinavian Blue 59.
I've never seen one of your landings, Jeff. You've been doing a lot of trucking lately, haven't you? I'll have to tune in.
1255 Copenhagen control, very good afternoon. Information Bravo is correct. I have your request. Stand by.
Copy.
No, I haven't, Demetrius. Which
emote? 11270 and flight level 60.
You need to join Club Phil, but if you need those emotes, Jeff boy. Join button below the video. Oh, but you said you had issues, didn't you, with with joining from Dubai, I think.
Scandinavian 540, turn left heading 070 degrees, cleared ILS approach, runway 04 left, report established.
Turn left heading 070 degrees, and we're cleared for the ILS to 04 left. We'll report established, Scandinavian 540. Now, I think, back in the day, if you engaged approach mode before the pink dot was moving, it would go all over the place. I think that now you should be able to engage at any point. Well, not at any point, but on an intercept course. And we've done that, so that's good.
Clear to Aarhus, mix it to Alpha, 04 right, squawk 1.
Interestingly though, it hasn't automatically activated our approach phase.
Scandinavian 1259 are correct.
We're going rather too fast. So we're going to use a little bit of speed brake. I've just accidentally clicked on my own Club Filbert membership link in the chat. It's not what I was trying to do.
Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Baro ref.
1013 set.
1013 set. Minimum. Engine mode selector.
It's done quite a nice job of intercepting that, hasn't it?
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Oh god, I am
Flaps
still
1.
on standard QNH. Thank you.
Flaps 2.
Check the speed.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to press that. Right, I'm going to... You're watching a stream on the big TV. Nice! That's the only way to do it, Entity.
2,500.
Oh, a VPN's
Checked.
a good call, Kyle. You can join, but not super chats. Oh, okay. Oh, you should join Club Filbert. £1.99 a month for bronze, $5.99 for silver. Absolute bargain. Can't think of any better way of spending your money, to be honest. In fact, if anyone else is considering it, there's a join button below the video. Click it. It'll tell you everything you need to know. Scandinavian 540 established on ILS 04 left.
Scandinavian 540, roger, the wind at Copenhagen 360 degrees 7 knots, runway 04 left, clear to land, vacate to the right.
Clear to land 04 left, and we'll vacate to the right, Scandinavian 540.
Scandinavian 1127, turn left heading 08, 0 degrees, descend altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1016.
We're below the flap extension speed,
Left heading
surely.
00, descend 3,000 feet, QNH 10.
This is a little bit like my Bristol approach. I was not prepared. It's all a little bit of a rush.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked.
Scandinavian 540, long link is approved, vacate at the end.
I'll tell you all about the difference between bronze and silver, Jeff Boy, after we're down. Although it is explained mostly in the
checked
join page.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
If anyone is going to tell me that we should
Flaps
go
full.
around if we're not
Speed
established
checked.
by 1,000 feet, I'm not going to be impressed, just
Flaps
FYI.
full.
Cabin crew, be seated for landing.
Advised.
500.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
KLM 1127, turn left heading 07, 0 degrees, clear ILS approach, runway 04 left, support established.
100
above. 300.
So we're a little low, but you know, it's salvageable.
Minimum
Continue.
200. $100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Spoilers.
Welcome to
Reverse
Copenhagen,
brake
everybody. Yeah, the lights are cool, aren't they?
70 knots.
And we'll take this high-speed exit on the right. Nice. Nice. Bit of a rushed approach, but rather a nice landing, I feel. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
landing lights off.
Flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the
strobe lights off. Start the APU.
This will be your indication that it is safe to move around the cabin. Gather your belongings.
Nose light to taxi. Runway turn off lights off.
Scandinavian 540, welcome Copenhagen. Taxi stand Charlie 29 via taxiway Bravo and Romeo. Cross runway 30.
Taxi to stand Charlie 29 via Bravo and Romeo, crossing runway 30, Scandinavian 540.
And Scandinavian 1259, ready for push.
Right, so now...
Scandinavian 1259, auto push and start is approved. QNH 1016.
I just have to get my taxi chart up.
Push and start approved, QNH 1016, Scandinavian 1259.
Yes, I do. Liam 10, please. I do use the fly-by-wire.
KLM 1127, roger on 904.
I'm just going to need to concentrate on finding my way, because I do have a habit of getting lost at Copenhagen, so I'm going to make sure I don't mess it up today. Jeff Boy, welcome to Club Filbert Bronze. Lovely to have you aboard. Thank you very much for joining up. That's really nice of you. So we want to taxi via Bravo and Romeo, crossing runway 30, so it's basically straight ahead. Can't see Romeo at the moment. Let's look at the parking stands chart. Bravo, Romeo, Charlie 29. Oh, easy. He obviously remembers me. He's given me a stand that's really easy to find. Good. So the only other two things we need to do immediately after landing are turn off the weather radar, turn off the predictive wind shear warning, and do our after landing checklist.
After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
Nice. Now, why is it still showing my spoilers as up? Oh, it isn't now. Good. Good, 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 good. Nice landing, easy taxi in, lovely weather, good company, what's not to like? And I will catch up with all of your chat messages as soon as we're parked up. Time for school. Have a good day at school, Garlic Games. Have a good day at school. Oh, Jeff Boy, and anyone else who has joined Club Filbert today, or anyone who's about to join Club Filbert today, just make sure that you have linked your Discord account with your YouTube account. You do that from within Discord user settings, so that you get access to the Club Filbert Lounge private channels. And we'll stick the strobe on as we cross this runway. Hello Liette, welcome to the stream. One of these days I will start Flight Recorder and actually record the approach so we can watch it back. Every single time I forget. But I will do it. And it'll be a nice surprise when I do remember. Ooh, Lufthansa 747. Nice. Unusual for Copenhagen, but nice nonetheless. Oh, hang on. I haven't done it again, have I? No. No. There's Charlie 29. Good.
Taxi light off.
Taxi light off before we pull into stand. Onto stand? Yes, onto stand, I feel. Yeah, I'm actually on my third T16000M. Oh, it is an 800, you're right, yeah. Yeah, it is. I want GSX now for this game. Sim, rather. Here we are, stand 29. Parking brakes set. APU bleed on. Engines off.
Now Scandinavian 1259,
Fuel
ready
pumps
for
off.
taxi.
Oh, I thought we got away without the stupid logbook thing.
Taxi holding point Bravo 3, runway 0 for right, right taxiway Papa.
There we go. In fact, we can turn external power on, we don't need the APU on.
Papa Zulu Delta
We'll
Charlie
turn off
Bravo
the beacon
Alpha
light.
3 cross runway 30
Probably should have turned the strobe lights off
125.
after crossing the runway, but...
KLM 127, welcome Copenhagen,
we'll do the parking
stand
checklist.
Alpha 14 via taxiway Alpha and Yankee, cross runway 30.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seat belts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Set.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
On and in.
Parking checklist complete.
So here we are. The wonderful FlyTampa Copenhagen Kastrup. Still one of my favourite add-on airports for the sim. Beautiful place to fly to. Great ATC, lovely weather, very, very nice.
KLM 1127, Copenhagen.
Okay, let me catch up on what you've been saying. Oh, I've missed a lot, haven't I? I thought Jeff Bezos has subscribed. No, someone even better than Jeff Bezos, or even, yeah.
KLM 1127 Copenhagen
Big
control.
Brendan Philpott, yeah. Hello, I think I said hello to you, Leote. I think I did.
KLM 1127 taxi stand Alpha 12
One's going slow, other is getting drunk at a bar.
And Yankee, cross runway 30.
Just found one of the ugliest, cutest and weirdest aircraft. Oh, what is it, Demetrius? You maybe said later on, I don't know. Yes, the Gigliotis. Yes, it is MSFS, as it says at the top. All done, boss. Yes, thank you very much again, Jeff.
Control, hello. Skinner 650, passing from
title, yes, it does indeed.
044250.
Oh, really? Is that a FlyTampa static? Odd choice, no?
KLM
Choice to have a
650
Lufthansa
Copenhagen
748,
control,
yeah.
good
But anyway.
afternoon, identified, climb flight level 250.
STBYI.
250, Skinner 650.
No, you're going to have to expand on that, Catherine.
KLM 650, correct, cleared left hand direct Monarch.
Casa C 212100 Avio car.
Direct Monarch.
I'll have a little look at that later. Copy it now so I don't forget. No flight recorder today, unfortunately, Liam.
Copenhagen control to the
Yes, I think Korean Air does have a 748, doesn't it? Yeah. Ah, yes. You've managed to start up the A320. It's used basically the MCD. You link to flight
Great
plan.
name 625 Copenhagen control is good.
Yeah, you'll get there, Jeff boy. It's great fun learning to fly these things. It really is. Can drive you mad from time to time, but overall, it's well worth the effort. How do you move the jetways and on the? So I'm using FS2 Crew, which does it for me. If you don't have FS2 Crew, or if you don't have any other add-on that does it for you, and a lot do, then you can go up to the radio panel and choose ground services, and then once you've tuned one of the ground frequencies, it will do it for you. Ooh, who's this? Ewan! Thank you ever so much for joining. A very, very warm welcome to you as well. Oh, in fact, no, you're renewing yours. You're not here. You're renewing yours. 3 months. Good grief. 3 months of Club Silver. Thank you very much for your continued support. As I was saying, thank you for joining. I thought, I'm sure you joined up before. And you did. But unlike on Twitch, it all looks the same. Kyle, you need to see a chiropractor, honestly.
Great N625 identified, descent flight
Time
level
to take the airport shuttle to Christiania. Oh yes, that sounds
Sierra.
good to me. That sounds very good to me. The air traffic control is VATSIM. It's an online ATC network. You used my videos for the MCD. Ah, good. Did you find it helpful, Jeff? Because I did do a tutorial, but it's a little bit old now. I hope it still has value. Korean Air, Lufthansa, and Air China. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Ewan's been an early adopter of the Club Filbert life. 2 more subs on Filbert stream to be a full time. Yeah, exactly. Good. Thank you, Carl. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I did too. I always enjoy it, but I particularly enjoyed this one. Don't really know why, but it's probably mostly your company. So thanks for joining. Thank you to everyone who has donated. So Jeff Boy, thank you for becoming a member. Abdubakar, thank you for your super chats, your multiple super chats, and Joao, thank you as well. Marcus, I don't think you're still here, but much appreciated. Randolph and Antody, really very much appreciated. It's very kind of you. Makes it all feel even more worthwhile. Thank you for the subs, thank you for the likes, and I'll see you on the next one, which will be tomorrow evening.
I assume about 5 minutes would be appropriate.
I can't remember. 1900 UK time, 1800 Zulu. We're going to be flying the CJ4 from
Scandinavian 650.
Kristiansand to Farnborough. That's what we're doing tomorrow evening, so I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Flight level 160.
Lot 94 Sierra, Copenhagen Control, good afternoon, squawk 7421.
Squawk 7021.